Hey guys, welcome to another video in this channel, and today we will talk about startup ideas. Yes, you heard it right. We will be building a personalized AI startup idea generator all by ourselves. And what if I tell you, your next startup idea is going to come from Reddit? We'll use scrape Reddit and then extract the most trending topics where people are talking about SaaS or new business ideas with AI. We'll use LLM on top of it to shape up into a business solution and then, ship it back these ideas into a spreadsheet. So all inside n8n and with zero cost. So let's dive.
Nice. So, as we heard in the introduction, that we will be building our personalized AI startup idea generator. Now, this can be utilized not only for generating startup ideas, but we can use it for multiple different ways. We'll see it when we start. But what I want to also emphasize is that, and set up the agenda for this, is this video is an extension to to my earlier videos where I have actually spoken about how to get free APIs. We have seen about Gemini Groq with a Q, not the Groq which XAI has, and OpenRouter. So today we'll use Gemini 2.0 Flash model free and the OpenAI's open source model 120 billion parameters. So these two models will be using one with Grok, directly with Gemini. And this video will, set up in three sections. Section one is where we actually use the source or extract the trending topics where people are talking about the AI SaaS business, and then the so we'll extract from there the source. The second part is where we utilize LLMs to classify whether a topic that has been extracted is an AI startup idea or not, and then use a LLM to give solution to that problem. And the third part is to classify or build or ship these solutions and the ideas into a nice looking spreadsheet. So all together at the end of the day, we'll get a spreadsheet with the problem statements and the solution from AI. So that's the agenda, and we'll start building on it. So we'll start with part one, which says about the data extraction, and we'll go to Reddit. And Reddit is where we will extract all this information. So the first thing what you have to do is you go and search for Reddit API. We are not going directly with Reddit, because if you click on Reddit API, it is much more easier to figure out the API. Now, the first thing that you have to do is go and register to get your login. Since I am already logged in, you can see. Once you are logged in, you come here and create credentials here. And once you click here, I'll show you how to extract your API key. But before that, let's go back and we will actually do a trigger manual, because it's not automatic, it will run, but we will always run this workflow whenever we want to extract more ideas to be generated. Okay, so that's a trigger manual. And then we will add Reddit. So n8n has a Reddit node, and we will create a select, search for a post. Now, I already have a Reddit account, but I'll show you how to create a Reddit credentials for you. Uh, Please select this click to copy, and I'll tell you where to paste this. And once we have this copied, the redirect URL, we go back again to Reddit, to the same place, and you see I have already created a developer application. So Reddit will give you access to only one account. So I cannot actually show you the final creation, but the steps I'll show you. So you just click on that and create a name, let's say test for me. We will use the web app, and description no need. Just put the URL that we pasted, copied from n8n's Reddit node, and paste it over here. Type in I'm not a robot and create app. Now it has given me, since as I said, one developer credential. So once you click over here, they will give you, uh, you know client ID and client secrets. So once you get it, you paste the client ID and paste the client secret and save it, and then your authentication to Reddit is done. It's my actual account that I have created, and then what we have to do is we use the resource as post, because we will be selecting the post that people has created, and we'll do operation as search, and the location that is here, not all Reddits, but we want to do subreddit Reddit, and in subreddit we'll specify, and this is where you can utilize what is the problem set. Like for now we are using SAS, you can do something else to extract. Okay, so from here I will just SAS, and then maybe how to start AI business. These are keywords. Okay, so you can add in many keywords on that, and for this video we'll just take five, we'll limit to five, so we'll get five ideas and we execute. So so you see there are five items that the AI has brought in, or the scraping has been done, and this is what the step one that we have figured out. Okay, so now we go to the step 2, where we will use this output that we have got from Reddit, all the posts or sub posts of the 5, and do some manipulation before we go into the element. So the first thing that we would like to add in here is branch if. Why? Now understand, in Reddit what happens is we do not want any garbage data, but very interestingly, anywhere they have upvoted, where people have actually seen the idea and clicked on like on it. So we will select that any post that has more than 2 upvotes. Okay, so we will do upvotes, select here, and then we'll go to strings, and which is says let's say sorry, we'll go to numbers, and we'll say is greater than 2. Okay, so greater than 2, and we will also add one more option, is that the self text, which is the main content, should not be blank. So we will say go to string that that is not empty. Okay, that is not empty. So what we have done is, from the Reddit post that the system has extracted, we want to only use the Reddits that have more than 2 upvotes and where the top header is not blank. So these are our criteria. Okay, that's why we have created a branch of if. Now once we run this, execute, these are the next level of items. So you can see a true branch and a false branch that has come, right? So these are the out of those 5, it has seen 4 where upvotes are more than 2, and 1 which has less. Now we move on to the next node. The other node that we want to add is date, and yeah. So the next node that we want to add is date and time, because we want to do some manipulation with it. I'll show you why. Now we want to do a formatter date, and we will see create a date. Let's say type in date. You see, create a date has a numbering, a boolean number that I do not understand what is, so system won't also be able to understand. So we'll use this date, bring in this date, and say mmddyy. So that's our format, and you see once we do it, we will get a date that is formatted into the normal month, date, and YY format. So this is something we have created. Now we are doing the manipulation of it before it moves into the LLM. So after this, we'll add a node that where we take the edit fields. So edit fields, and I'll tell you why we want to edit these fields, because we just need a specific number of fields that need to go to the next node, not all. So what we will do is, from the if, we will take fields like the title. We will search for the title, we'll add it. Okay, the title is here. The next is the content, which we want over here. We have the content. Next we'll see the upvotes. Let's search for the upvotes. We have the upvotes. Let's drag it here. Then we'll take the created date, where the created date is here. We'll take it from here because we have formatted it, right? So we drag it over here, and the last field that we want to take is the URL field, because we also want to link back to the Reddit so that we can read from the Reddit itself and validate. So we'll take this. So once we execute, we have the title, the text, the upvotes, formatted date, and the URL all with us. And you see the upvotes are 19,588, so on and so forth. So we'll go to the next node, and here we will actually add an AI model now that will classify uh, whether these things are actually part of a SaaS or not. So it will classify as yes or no, saying that yes, it is a SaaS, what they are talking about here, or simply just the words SaaS or something has come. So it will classify into yes or no. So we'll add a AI agent, and this time we will use and add define below, and we'll add this prompt that says that defined whether the Reddit post is talking about starting a business. And this is the Reddit post that we are taking over here, and this post is about starting automatic. So just answer with yes or no. So this is what this model is going to analyze, whether the content is talking about it, and then give an answer in yes or no. And we will add the free model, and that's Gemini. If you have not seen the video how to extract those, please go and check how to extract these APIs for free. So I have already added the Google API node key, and we'll use the 2.5 flash. Once we add this, we will execute this, and you see the extraction will be in yes or no. So it's just analyzing all the contents of the 5 posts that we have figured out, and it will take some time. Let's wait for the execution. Yeah, so you see, initially we had like less than one was two, so we have five. Out of five we have one that moved out, so we have four. And then out of this four, we have two that speaks about AI and starting a business, and two doesn't have. So we'll go with this two actually. Henceforth, you see there are 4 items that has come on. So the next node is we take from the yes. So what do we have to do is now, so we'll add a merge node, and we will do combine, and instead of matching field, we'll just take positions based on what. And we have 2 inputs, right, from the AI LLM, and then from the edit fields. So we'll take that, and number of nodes that are coming, and we have to add include an unpaired, and this yes. You see yes, no, yes, yes, no, that has come. So one is no added, and the other that it has to go is here. So we have 2 that is added now. Now once so this is one output coming from the LLM, and the other output has to come from the edit field. Once we do this, you see there is output, title, self text, ups, formatted URL. But you know what, I want the output. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, so now what we have is a combined and a classification of this thing. So the next node is further enhancing. I'll just make it smaller. And the next node would be, what do you think? We have to take if, because if anything that is yes, then only it goes to the next step, right? So we'll add if, and the value that we take from the output, and we'll add, let's say, where is that, contains yes. So we'll just, anything that has yes, that only moves to the next. And that's where we'll just taking for the next node, or the AI solution should be, where the output, or the topic is all about starting a business. So once we execute this step, we have only two output that are talking about starting a business or SaaS, right? So that's how we get the next output. And see, there are two branches, one is true and one is false, right? So we'll take the true line and push it to the next uh, node, which is another LLM. And we'll add the LLM, the AI agent, and this time we will use the Grok with OpenAI model. But before that, we have to specify our next prompt. And the next prompt is this, that we say that based on the Reddit post, suggest a plan of action or plan solution on how or solution on how can I start a business, the Reddit post, and we're specifying based on that, and provide a concise solution on how we can start a business. So this is what the output would be, and this time we will use Grok, Groq, and also go to the video and try extracting this because it's free. And we'll use, and we have n number of models, but we'll use the OpenAI GPT OSS model, and that's it. So we have the execution, and let's see what's the output comes in. So the LLM is trying to understand, read through all, and it has given an output, that concise battle tested roadmap to launch a real sustainable business. Let's not go from here, we'll go from a better place. So we got this two outputs that Grok has given us, and at the end of the day I have to add few other, because this is not the actual end of the output, because we want to concise this together. So what we'll do is two things. One, we want to add a rename column, because I want this output to be renamed as solution, okay, or business plan, whatever you want to add. Once it is there, I have solution added, and I also want to merge this output. So because you see from here it's just the solution that has come in, I want to also add the other fields that comes from here. So we'll add a merge, and we will also do again combine, we'll do position, and we have two but and from here we will pull in this piece, and let's see, and execute. So we have a solution which says output, uh, title, self text, ups, formatted date, which is not that great it's looking. So what I'll do is I'll delete this and I delete this. What I want, the first input should be from the ifs, and the second input I want from the LLM. So now let's go, so that my solution is on the at the end. So we have title, we have all these things and everything, and solution is there. So finally we have entire table created. Now we'll ship this into a spreadsheet. So the third section is all about the outputs that we have got, and then packaging and shipping it back into somewhere, maybe in a spreadsheet. So Before for that, what we have to do at the first is go to your Google Chrome and create a new spreadsheet with the name title, original problem, created date, upvotes, URL, and solution. We will move the outputs of the LLM over here. How we do it? We add over here is a spreadsheet, that is Google Sheets, and we will choose append row in sheet. Now we have to again connect to our credentials. Now I have already created another video for how to connect to Google, so I'll not go with that. Please go and look into it and connect your Google account to it. So you will have a lot of other options to connect to, whether email, any all the Google resources once you do it. Now what we do is sheet within a document, we will do append row. Now what we do is from the document, which document? That is the AI business idea. We select it. I choose the sheet 1. Now we'll map those manually. All these fields that this one has is now available to us. We'll just map those. So we'll do title to title. We'll do the original problem with self text. We will add the created date is the formatted date. The upvotes are the ups. The URL that we need for going back into the Reddit post, and the solution is nothing but the AI output that Groq OpenAI model has given us. So that's it. What you have to do is execute the steps. Once this is executed, we'll be able to see this all into a spreadsheet. And this is where the spreadsheet. So a few moments back we had this blank, and now this spreadsheet is here. So that's the end of this video, of this entire workflow. So we are using, the most important thing is that now we are able to use entirely business idea or anything we can extract depending on what is the keywords, what are the subreddits that you want to add, straight away with zero cost, using the most sophisticated models that we have either from Google or from using the Groq platform. Please look into the Groq platform. If you have not seen, please look into my previous video. And I hope you had a great learning with free APIs, because all these things that you did and you will do from here is with zero cost. So you don't have to pay any dime in order to build any workflow, because last time what we did is with OpenAI, and you have to pay a upfront cost of minimum $5 for that. So now you do not have to do it. We can use n number of models that are available. Look into my previous videos how we actually saw what are the models available in Groq for free, in OpenRouter for free, and the Gemini model. So thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.